Hello? Yes, greetings.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. This is Ella calling you for your appointment.
Hi, Ella. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Are you familiar with how I conduct sessions, or should I explain to you how I do things?
Yeah, no, I'm not familiar at all.
One second, let me position the camera. Okay, one second. Can you hear me? Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes?
Are you hearing me? Can you hear me good?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, so what I'm going to start to do is I'm going to start to channel. I'm a psychic medium, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to channel. Well, I have already started channeling, and I'm going to start to connect with your spirit guides. Are you familiar with spirit guides and things of that nature?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to connect with your spirit guides. Your spirit guides are going to start to tell me things about you from the past, present, and future. Also, if there is some ancestors that chooses to come through, which they have already done so, I'll be able to deliver messages from your ancestors as well. If you have any particular questions, is this an hour session or a half an hour session?
Half an hour.
Okay, so do you have any particular questions or anything that you need guidance on, or?
Yeah, I just want to know if I'll get married again and where's my husband.
That's what you want to know? Oh, well,
Yes.
I mean, okay, so again, I only can tell you what your spirit guides is telling me, right? But
Okay.
it's interesting that you spoke about that, because before calling you, my heart was very heavy. And so I said, all right, it's either one or two things. It's either she's going through a breakup or there's something that she's not letting go. So one of the main things to attract love and to attract, because the thing about it is marriage and stuff like that, yeah, you can say you want marriage, but you want to be in a happy marriage, right?
Yes.
And marriage, in a sense, or the people that you attract into your life, is a vibration or a reflection of your internal vibration. Therefore, if before calling you, if I'm picking up on, or if I was feeling a heavy heart, I think that there's a lot of healing that you still have to do, because there's some trust issues still there. So you don't want to be in a situation where you are still like having difficulties with trusting and this and that, because you haven't fully healed from your past relationships. So when you say, okay, well, okay, I want to have a husband or whatever, I mean, I think that comes after the fact that you have to fully heal yourself, fully, love yourself again. Another thing that came up is, I don't know if you was very close, I don't know if you're from the Caribbeans, but there is like a grandfather energy that came through for protection. So when this grandfather, and he's a big dark guy, okay, dark skinned guy, he's big, built very strong. I don't know if you was in an abusive relationship, or if you just keep going or interacting with people that is not, of your best interest. But there is this protector spirit here, and I feel like he's like a great grandfather of yours. There's this protector spirit here that you should work with more. So you want to light up a red candle alongside a black candle in honor of protection for yourself, because as I mentioned, again, I don't know exactly what it is. You can explain it to me, but before calling you, this spirit comes forward, and he's telling me that he's with you for protection. And so I said, okay, well, she must have been in a very bad situation or relationship where you are now being protected from your ancestors here. And again, when you're speaking to me about you wanting to be in a relationship, I think you should look into first healing yourself and also working with your uterus, working with the vagina, meaning steaming it, repairing it, because you're having, or you had sexual intercourse with men that disappointed you. So in order for you to attract this love vibration that you are looking for, it has to start with the healing process, and it has to also start with you believing what your spirit guides is saying, is you believing that you will again reunite with someone loving and dear to you. What is your sign? Taurus or something?
No,
what is
I
your
agree.
sign?
That sounds like my mother's father that's protecting me. I was in a verbal abusive relationship, verbally abusive. So I'm hearing all of that. I'm feeling all of that. I just feel in my heart that there's somebody out there for me. There's some, like, I feel like I'm supposed to be living a different life in terms of having a family and all that. I just feel that in my heart, and I'm trying to get guidance on that. And
that's going to happen, but there's steps to that. You understand? Like, you feel it in your heart, and that's what I'm saying. Before calling you, okay, see, what happens is so I just got off the phone with my last client, right? And when I get off the phone with my last client, I meditate for my next client. And when I meditate and I ground myself for my next client, some of the messages come through. So before I even called you, my heart was very heavy. So I said, no, this is something that I said, okay, it's one of two things. She's going through depression, or she's still holding on to a past relationship that has been toxic to her, that hasn't been fully released from her heart. You know, when sometimes you regret a lot of things, like you feel like you regret, or sometimes you feel like it's your fault, or sometimes, you understand, like there's a lot of how are they saying? They're saying there's a lot of in a sense unnecessary things that is occupying your heart, which is blocking what it is that you really want. See, the thing about it is, and this is what I tell myself, right, in terms of being successful, in terms of this, in terms of that, I say, well, if you are focusing on success, you can't focus on what you don't have. So it's like, oh, I know that I want this, I know that, but I don't have it. You cannot focus on what you don't have. You have to continue to focus on your main goal and your main vision, and living in it and loving it and feeling like you already have it. So one of the two main things that I would recommend for you to do, and I have healing candles on my site. You can purchase that if you choose, but you should benefit from a yellow candle and a pink candle. The pink candle is for healing, for releasing of emotional stress, for releasing of baggages, for releasing of, damn, I did all of this for this person and this person still didn't love me. Because again, it's there in your heart. So you want to work on that heart chakra, and you want to look at yourself in a mirror and said, it's coming. As a matter of fact, it is already here. Thank you, Mother Nature. Thank you, Mama Universe. Thank you, God. You understand? And then this yellow vibration, what they're saying is just for the healing aspect, or the like a catalyst that boosts whatever it is that you want to happen. And also the color yellow deals with the goddess Oshun, the goddess of love. What is your sign? A Taurus? Are you a Taurus?
Sagittarius.
Okay, opposite side, Gemini. And Sagittarius woman, sometimes because you're fiery, you want things to go, you want things to come, and you have to ground yourself because your opposite sign is Gemini. So Gemini is the natural channelers. Geminis are the ones that bring things from the spirit realm and applies it to the physical realm. So the way you would do that or work with that is, during your dreams, number one, or even grounding yourself and connecting with your higher spirit and listening to what your spirit is telling you, and then applying it to this physical dimension. Because there's a duality with things, versus you just looking around yourself, seeing everyone around yourself happy, comparing yourself to everyone else, comparing your life and stuff like that. There is no comparison here. Everyone has their own journey that they have to go through, and you do not want to make this transition with this heavy heart still with you. So it's time for you now, moving forward, what your spirit guides are saying is that love is going to come. The love is going to come. You can be in a relationship with anyone. You're a woman. At the end of the day, you get what I'm saying? You can choose anyone to be in a relationship with, but I don't feel like that's what you want. I feel like you want someone that's going to be long lasting and caring and loving, and that is going to be patient with you, is what I'm hearing from your spirit guides. So in order for you to attract that mate of yours, you have to do some self-healing, good sister.
Okay.
So
that's a question about my best friend in high school. I don't know if you have information like that.
Go ahead. What do you want from her?
Just answers on what happened with her death. I don't know if you could help with that at all.
Let me see what's coming through. Is your friend skinny? Slim?
No.
Well, she appears slim now.
Okay.
That's how she appears now. Very beautiful, very attractive person. You know what she's telling me? She come from a big family?
Yes.
Not saying that there's anybody in her family doing it. She's coming forward to speak to me about what is going on, and she said she loves you. She said she loves you, and she said that she knew one day that you and her would talk. Does she come to you in your dreams? Do you see her in your dreams? Okay. And that's what I'm saying with you. You understand? That's what I'm saying, the spiritual realm, and then applying it to the physical realm. But I'm picking up jealousy. I don't know who is jealous. I don't know who is jealous, but I'm picking up jealousy. She's speaking to me about jealousy, which, in a sense, you know, energy. You know when people talk bad about you, because energy is real. You know when people talk bad about you, sometimes bad things happen to you. And that, in a sense, whatever people did or whatever it is the root of it all was jealousy. Okay? She's telling me that somebody even tried to poison her. I don't know. I don't know, but that's what she's telling me. That someone even tried to poison her throughout her lifetime. Okay? But God didn't want her then. Okay? I'm picking up on the number 33. How old is she?
I don't know how old she would have been this year.
I'm just picking up on the number 3. I'm not saying that she would have been 33. That's something that I'm just picking up on, just 33. 33 is a very magical number if you don't know. Okay? It's a very spiritual number. It's also a number for fertility, for birth, for, you know, magic, in a sense, occult. Alright? But with your friend here, where's she from?
Trinidad.
Oh. There's something fishy going on. It's not coming through very clear. There's one thing that she almost got poisoned by somebody. There's another woman that comes and she got on. There's another woman that I'm seeing that is doing root work. Okay, that she has her head tied in red and she's doing blood work. I don't know if she lost blood or if whoever, probably it was her mate, you know, like somebody that loves her or, you know, didn't want her to be with anybody else type of thing, probably went to go make sure to tie her, or the family members. It's just back underhand stuff that caused her to leave this planet. What was the story? What was the story?
She jumped off a balcony and killed herself.
Yeah.
And nobody knows why. It was really strange, and there were rumors about black magic tied to her.
It feels like that. It feels like that. It feels like that. It kind of feels like that. That's what I'm saying.
She meant to jump off? Or?
No. But she said she was tired. But she is telling me that she was tired. But I'm telling you that I feel like that was driven from something that was done to her. Some people be going crazy sometimes. You understand? If she was in her right mind, she would not have done that. And that's why I said, when you asked me, do you feel like it was meant for her, or that it was her? No. Do I feel like she was driven to do that for herself? Yes. That's how that. Let me tell you something. When we dealing with that kind of side, on the dark side and stuff like that, and that's what I'm saying, occult. That's why she told me 33. Occult is hidden information. Okay. When we dealing with that kind, because I'm from a Haitian descent, I seen it all. When we dealing with that kind of spiritual death, you're never gonna know what happened. You're never gonna know what happened until the horse's mouth tell you, yo, it comes out, and the truth comes out. But with your sister friend here, I just feel like people was jealous of her, is what she said out of her own mouth. She's a very beautiful soul. They're gonna pay for what they did, is what she's saying. They're gonna pay for what they did. I see someone involved with this situation, and she's an elder lady, probably back in Trinidad, I don't know. But she's an elderly lady, and she has a red, I need to cleanse myself after this. She has a red, she tied her head in red. So she might be part of Orisha or something like that. Ifa.
Okay.
Some type of, or she could be a priestess or whatever the situation is. But the root of it is jealousy. And that's all I can really say to you, because that's all that is coming through.
Okay, thank you.
Is that enough for you?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there anything I need
Wait,
to do in life?
Hold on. That's what she's about to tell you, your friend. Because she's saying that you, in terms of you finding love, because she's saying that you don't want to just choose anybody. Was she in an abusive relationship too?
Yes.
That's why she's saying you don't want to just choose anybody, because look at me. You understand? That's what I feel. Oh yeah. Very controlling. You understand? He was Trinidadian too, this guy?
Yes.
Oh. He has parasites. He has some very strong parasites within himself. Himself is not even all the way there. But again, she's telling me the same thing I have told you in terms of just working on yourself and stuff like that, because you just don't want to choose, or not even choose, you don't want to attract anyone that is going to waste your time. But one day I feel like, or it's going to come where you are realigned yourself again with someone that's going to love yourself. Are you looking to have children?
Yes.
You have a boy already or no?
No.
Okay, so I feel in the near future you're going to have a boy, because she's holding a boy here for you. So in the near future, yes. But again, you know, I predicted so many pregnancies, and 9 out of 10 times it comes true, you know. And what I mean by predicting pregnancy, I'm not a psychic. I am a psychic medium. So it's just what your spirit guides and stuff tells me. You understand?
Yeah.
But at the same time, they're not going to just show me anything. But I feel like, again, when you don't even think about certain things, that's when things happen. You know that, you know? When you're not even thinking about it, you're just working on yourself and just loving yourself. And, oh, I am starting to do mantras for my clients. I posted up my first mantra on my website, on my YouTube. It's called Cry Tears of Joy. I think that meditation right there, Cry Tears of Joy, would be beneficial for you. Like I said, I would recommend for you to even work with the colors yellow and pink. You know, candle magic. Do some candle magic. Burn some candles for yourself. You know, you can anoint them or whatever the situation is. But I do candle carvings for clients as well. But you could do it yourself, you know, if you desire. But work with this color yellow. Work with this color pink, you know. And what I mean by work with it, it's just visualize these colors coming to you and healing you and going to the particular area of your body where there's pain. And when I started saying to visualize this color pink and bring it to a particular body, I felt sensation in my uterus. So, you know, good sister, work on the reproductive system for yourself. I have yoni steams on my site that you can start to, you know, steam your yoni and remove unwanted emotions from your reproductive system so that you can build it to have children, you see. So, and stop comparing yourself to others, because your life is your life and theirs is theirs, and there's no comparison, and there's no such thing as time. Things happens in divine order. So, oh, I'm getting older, I'm getting this, I want to stop it. That is what is stopping you from having. Just to let you know. Okay? Do you have any other questions?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
I thank you. Thank you for your patience, and I do apologize for the wait. Okay?
No, it's fine. I appreciate everything you said and everything you do.
Okay. Now, this session has been recorded. Would you like to keep it private, or you give me permission to upload it publicly?
Yeah, you could upload it.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You said your YouTube channel, is it something I can go on your website and go off of? Because I'm in the car, but
when we hang up, I'm gonna email you right away before I go to my next client.
Okay, perfect.
Absolutely. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.